Hello there everybody, and a very warm welcome to today's video. We're currently on the ground at Manchester at gate 27 in the Thomas Cook Airlines Condor Boeing 757-300 series aircraft today for a flight bound to the Palma, Majorca, down in the Balearic Islands. So 757-300 Condor today. This is based at Manchester. There is actually a Condor aircraft which is based at Manchester, and it does certain flights. So today we are flying to Palma in this aircraft. A little bit of flight information for you today. The call sign, or the flight number, is CFG4GF, which is obviously Condor 2124. Call sign is Condor 4 Golf Foxtrot. We are taking today 149 passengers, so we're half empty or half full, however you like to say it. We're cruising today of 39,000 feet with a flight time of 2 hours and 16 minutes. So we'll be leaving Manchester just then heading to the south of Liverpool before then going down over Birmingham, then over Gatwick before then going over the north of France, down over to over Bordeaux, then a bit of Toulouse, and then over Barcelona, starting our initial descent down and into Palma for today's flight. Now we are ready for boarding, ready to get on the flight deck. We're ready to get going. Obviously the registration is ABOB, so Delta Alpha Bravo Oscar Bravo, and this is the flight deck. Okay, so it's been a long time since I've actually been in the 757, so you're going to have to bear with me, but I believe I know where I'm going. Battery, first thing is, sorry, the battery can come on, and we're going to see if we can get ground power. We can get ground power, so we'll now run off the ground power. Nice one. Your dampers on, IRS is to nav. We'll come all the way across here now and turn the seatbelt signs and non-smoking signs on. Packs can remain as they are. Emergency lights can now be armed. No fuel pumps required just yet. We need to do some fuel stuff. The hydraulic pumps can also remain off for the time being. Okay, so we've picked this aircraft up, obviously in a cold and dark state. I don't know where it's come from or whatever, but let's get the display and map. There we go, and we'll now start configuring the FMC. So get the FMC up, and we're going to go pause in it. So on the ground, obviously here at Manchester, that's okay. That's aligned itself, okay. Origin today is Manchester, so Echo Golf Charlie Charlie, and we're obviously flying to Palma, Majorca today, which is Lima Echo Papa Alpha Palma. That goes in like so. Now departure. The weather here at Manchester this morning is telling us that we'll be going off on 23 left, and it will be a Samba 1 Yankee. Is that correct? Yes, Samba 1 Yankee. Sorry, I just wanted to check with PFPX. So, Samba 1 Yankee, Upper November 859 to Lomra. So, Upper November 859 to Lomra. And what you'll find is when we take off, guys, this is an incredible, powerful aircraft. Upper November 727. Upper November 727. Rocan to Upper November 13. So, Rocan to Upper November 13. Then it's Lores, and then we'll be coming in obviously on our arrival. But we don't need to put the arrival in just yet. Activate that, execute. Performance in it. You have to bear with the announcements, unfortunately. Zero fuel weight today is 71.7. Reserves of 1.42. It's 1.4. Cruise altitude today is 39,000 feet, so we're quite high, so flight level 390 with a cost index of 25. Execute that, takeoff page. I'm happy with flat 15 today. In fact, that's fine. All that page is fine. It's obviously worked out the speeds itself, which is okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to recycle now the heading to 230 for runway heading. Like I say in the majority of my videos, if we obviously get a failure regarding the LNAV, we'll then go off the heading. Ensure local QNH is set, which it is 1005. flight directors can come on. Now our V2 speed is 145, so we're going to recycle that and we'll stick that into our autopilot panel. 145 like that. After departure, I'm happy for us to, there's no air traffic control online, so straight up to 5,900, and then obviously when passing we'll do the QNH again. Now we're going to come down here and we're going to set our takeoff. It's already set its takeoff as we want it to be honest. It's done it all automatically, and we want climb 1 today as well, so that's okay. Panels completely fine. So I'm now happy to request boarding and we can get this flight actually underway. So there's the boarding. And you'll hear it in just a second. A few things we're going to do down here on the radio panel is 2000 on the squawk, 122.8 in there. There's no air traffic control online, so there's no need to be worrying. And click the VHF to my one, because I want to be hearing everything. No need to worry about the ILS frequencies. Auto brake can go to RTO. That's all okay. And let's get a lovely wing view. This aircraft is incredible. There's actually, unfortunately, there's a bug with the door, so you just have to bear with that. Unfortunately, it just it all bugs out. But there we go, Condor 757, and look at that in the background as well. The Thomas Cook hangar at Manchester. But this is a really an incredibly nice aircraft. This is the Quality Wings 757 before I get slaughtered with the questions of what aircraft this is. It's not the Captain Sim, it's the Quality Wings, and there goes the baggage straight through the cone, doing its ultimate realism. Back to the flight deck. That's it really. There's not really much else for us to do yet. We don't need to touch anything on the overhead panel just yet. Standby power can obviously go to auto, and that's about it really. There's not really much else we can do. Before getting engine start and push back, so engine start can just go to both. So there we go. I don't know if you heard that there. That's just the standby power kicking into action. Anyways, that's it really until we get our pushback, so we will be back in just a second. Okay then, so all the boarding is completed, the APU is going to now start, so the hydraulic pumps are now going to come on, and what we're going to do is we need to consider our pushback. Now the fuel pump, one fuel pump can now come on, and what we're going to do is we're going to consider our pushback of where we're actually heading today. We want a nose right, tail left if it's available for our taxi out to 23 left today. So what we're going to do is we're going to request the pushback. We do not want any ice treatment. We want a nose right, tail left. And apparently it's icy here on the ground here at Manchester. So it's only 6 degrees up here, so it is quite cold. So, okay, the red anti-collision light can now come on because we're now going to be turning all the fuel pumps on, and we're going to get ready, and potentially something now possibly could hurt or kill somebody. So that's obviously the reasoning for the anti-coal lights. Isolation and left and right engine and APU bleed error on. That's to ensure that the engines actually start. So last thing we need to do actually there is just remove the ground power unit and the wheel chocks. So there we go. When you're outside of this aircraft, you really do tend to get a sense of how long this is. It genuinely is like a pencil, but it is such a powerful aircraft, and this will obviously climb like an absolute rocket when we get out of Manchester in just a bit. Okay, so wait for him to test to release the parking brake. Should appear. Thank you. We can ignore that because I want to start the engines now. Okay, so we'll start the right engine first, ensure the packs are off, which they are. Flick it across the ground. You can really start to hear that engine roar up. Give it a little while, wait for the N2 to rise till around 20 before giving the right engine some fuel. So as you can see, the N2 has hit that 20 and we've given it some fuel. We're actually running about 5 minutes late, which is a bit of a shame. However, trying to stop now. So, wait for the parking brakes. Or are we just turning? Oh, we're just getting turned. Okay, fair enough. Lovely Thomas Cook hangar coming into view there. Condor send their aircraft here to get all this sort of redone, which I think is quite interesting. And I wonder if that's just simply why they base one of their aircraft actually here at Manchester. Anyways, number 2 to ground. Same applies. Wait for the N2 to rise, and then we'll be okay to give it some fuel. Okay, let's give it some fuel. There goes the left engine now. I don't actually know what GSX is trying to do here. It was fine back there, but you know, it's got a mind of its own. Get my iPad for some charts. Now, obviously, both the engines are now stabilised. We're just going to have to wait now for our pushback to come to a conclusion. GSX, don't quite know where you're taking me, but don't like it. Okay. There you go, we'll stop here. Complete the pushback procedures. Set the parking brake. Look at the charts really quickly for Manchester. What have we got? Okay, so we've just come out of 2.7, so by the looks of where we're going today, we need to head back down there. I think it's down Delta, and then all the way down to Delta 1. And I think that'll be okay for the crossover. Okay, I believe we'll be okay. Okay, so he's disconnecting, so time to set flat 15. And what we'll do now is we'll quickly check the flight controls. 4 left, 4 right, neutral, 4 up, 4 down. Spoiler check. Oh, yep, spoilers are fine. Overhead panel, the APU can now go off, packs on. And now it's literally just the parking brake. Have a good trip. Thank you very much. But what we need to do is wait for the car to obviously get out of the way, release the parking brakes, taxi lights can come on. Okay. There he goes. Nice one. Okay, so down Delta, hold Delta 1, and we'll be okay and ready to go. The logo light doesn't need to be on either, because we are in daylight, so that's fine. Okay, so we're going down Delta now. It's going to be straight down, and we should see a couple of things on our left, which looks fine. Okay. ready to rumble. Probably something, yeah, I'm never going to say that again. Anyway, so APU's now off, obviously, so we're all okay. We're barely using any power on the takeoff, guys. But you'll still see how powerful this is. So there's Delta 5. We're making the next turning down Delta 4. And then it's pretty much a straight line to Delta 1. Obviously though, we're now on Charlie, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue down here and then we'll turn left and make our own way up. That's fine, that's fine. Obviously with these turns we need to be quite careful as well because we are actually quite a large aircraft. So we're on Charlie currently, I'm going to turn left here. We're currently at Charlie 1 and we'll turn left now, go up. What seems to be Bravo. Runway just over there for us today, but obviously long aircraft, so let's take this turn very carefully. Okay, that's fine. It's good. Okay. As you can tell, I'm not really my Manchester pro. Okay, so we're at Kilo 4, so we'll turn left here down Delta 1, and we'll be okay to get going. So cabin crew can now sit down. Cabin crew, thank you very much. Take your seats for departure, please. Clear on the approach. And I think it's shifting. It's one of the shifts. There you go. Okay, so shifting 5. TCAS on. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Shifting 4. Traffic on as well. Okay, so we're all okay. Again, we're clear on the approach, even though no one actually lands on this runway. Okay, so strobe lights can come on. We will just wait a second for the landing lights. It's fine. Okay, and also throttle on. Landing lights on. Ready to go.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Let me just double check that the TCAS is actually set. It's cool. Let's double check. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we're now ready to go. I think the spotting places around here at Manchester. Never actually been to Manchester Airport, so don't quote me on that. Okay. We're ready to go, so we'll come to a full stop. Wait for about stable. Stable. Take off. Now you can understand by the power and the D rate we're actually using here, and we're actually going to be able to get off. So speed seller active, 60 knots. 80 knots. 110 knots. V1, rotate.
V2. How's it break? Gear up.
You're up. Nice one. Command. Autopilot on. Level change and LNAV. And now we'll hit speed 190 knots. Look at that shadow on the ground, looks insane. Oh, there we go, easy dock, be an easy dock. Flap 5, speed 220 knots. The scenery will load in just a second. For some reason the scenery is a little bit behind up here. Overhead panel. We won't release the cabin crew just yet. And legs seem to be okay. There's Manchester back there. Flaps 1. Speed 245 now on the speed. Okay, reset altitude to our cruise today. Obviously there's no air traffic control restriction or anything, so there's no air traffic control online at all either. So recycle cruise, which is 39,000 feet today. Flaps up. Just catch that. There up. And there we go then, guys. There's not really much else for myself to say now. We're going to go LNAV and VNAV, and we'll let that do its business. Okay, so that's it. The first stage of the flight is done. We're out of Manchester. A bit of a detour of Manchester Airport, obviously due to my lack of knowledge of Manchester. However, we are now en route, and we will be touching down or landing as soon as we can at Palma, so we'll see you very shortly. Hello there, and welcome to our approach into Palma today. We just got the localizer and the glide path, so we're just about to start our descent down. We're currently, I believe, currently at flat 15. Past 2,500 feet, so what I'm going to do now is obviously ignore the altitude alert, that's fine, and I'm going to have the gear. So down comes the gear. Nice and early, that's got configured. Now we are very, 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 very light considering for this aircraft. So our final approach speed today is actually 130, or 128, I want to knock 2 knots on it. So decelerate now down to back to 130 knots for today, and then when we hit 130 we'll obviously go flat full and then bring ourselves down from there. And when we're fully configured, I will then consider obviously disengaging autopilot and bringing ourselves in as manually as possible. And flat full. Okay. We're okay for now. Sure everything's okay. Kangaroo, thank you very much. Sheets for landing. Aircraft's mine, I have control. Auto thrustle's mine, I now have full control. So now I have full control of the aircraft and the speed, obviously. So down to me now. We're auto brake 2 today. We're bang on with the puppy lights. There's Palma. You can oh, there goes Easy Dock. A little bit of wind. You can really feel the drag in this aircraft and how sort of slow we are actually travelling here.
Approaching minimums.
Okay, we seem to be fine. Okay, 600 feet. 500 feet.
400. 300.
Continue.
200.
Didn't actually get the minimums call, so I don't know why that was. Unless if I didn't hear it. 100 feet. Bring some of that power back.
50, 40, 30,
Flat.
20, 10.
We're down. Reverse. Reverse green, decel. Vacate right here. Cancel brakes. Cancel the brakes, sorry. Or manual brakes and cancel reverse.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next 2 minutes.
Welcome to Palma, guys.
Seatbelt fasten until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. At that time, please remember to check around your
There's
seat,
flight director.
in the seat pockets, and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on board.
Start APU.
Take care when opening the overhead bins, as the contents may have shifted during flight.
T-gas can come off. And we're okay to clean up. Very happy with that. Very happy indeed. Okay then guys, so there we have it. A very warm welcome to Palma. Hope you have enjoyed. And we'll cut off number 2, sorry. And we will single engine taxi as well. Bring it in here by obviously Juliet. Oh. It's my bad. And we'll pull it in here at gate 56. Just follow me. No. Okay then guys. Oh, there's GSX lag. There we have it. Apologies, ignore the alarms. Just the warnings about the single engine taxi. Anyhow, for some reason we came to a stop. Probably not enough power getting put into the engines. However, this is going to be our gate. Remember, we are Condor, so we're not Thomas Cook, so we won't be parking on the pier over there. So obviously we're still registered as a Condor flight, so we'll park where Condor park, and Thomas Cook, Scandinavia, and all them sort of places. Airline, sorry, park. We're straight in. Don't want to really fancy blinding him, so we'll turn off the taxi lights. Oh my days, it's actually really hard to get this on with this single engine. stocked. Nice. Parking brakes. APU's on. And we'll lose number 1. There we have it. There's number 1. Okay, now obviously we're running off APU, and the APU here at Palma is very strict. So 1 fuel pump remain on, and when we're able, we'll have wheel chucks. Ground power is already in. Beacon light's gone. So now we're running off the ground power. We can lose APU. Pack's off. The fuel pump can now come off. Hydraulics off. Your damper off, and the seatbelt signs can't go. So do what you want to, guys. All of passengers can now go. Jetway come over, request boarding, and there we have it. The landing rate was -168, so a very soft landing. Today, I'm very happy with that. I'm going to have the cargo doors, 1 second. Very happy with that. Very nice flight from Manchester, guys. There we have it. So we've successfully arrived at Palma. Condor 757-300. With a single engine taxi as well, because, you know, because I fancied it, I suppose. Anyways, there we go. Quality wings, 757, like I said at the start. There's not really much else that could be said. So that door's been opened. We need to open the other 2 doors now. So there we have it. Welcome to Palma. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys, and I hope the 757's a bit of a change. There was a little bit of rough around the edges. It's just where I haven't flown in quite a while. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed it. Would you like to see more Condor flying or more 757 flying? Let us know, because, you know, that can be arranged. Let me know what you thought. Did you not like it? Let me know. Let me know why. Did you like it? Then thank you in advance. Anyway, be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.